live.
We are live.
Whee!
How are you today? How are you? How are you, Patricia? Welcome everybody to Madam Patricia.
Yes,
Patricia
I
is so
am good, good. And you, Mara,
I'm good,
you do
personally,
everything. You are a
since
singer, you are a
2014.
dancer.
We have to grab every opportunity and make it real. That's it. I think that you have to make it yours. So,
Yes.
but I know that we're pretty busy women, and then let me tell you.
It's the theme for today. So, first of all, remember, next week, March 8th, it's International Women's Day. So, treat your
Yay!
ladies nice, your mothers, daughters, sisters, aunts,
Yeah.
friends, ladies you love and you hate. So, treat them nice.
Yes, and let me tell you, we have a video about that, so we're gonna put it on, like in a minute. So
The video
later
that you did or the
in the
video that
show.
I did?
Yes, yes. We have to thank Patricia Editions for that.
It only took me 1 hour.
So yes, but it's okay. We survive after we
Yes.
watched that. I'm kidding. No, it's good. It's good. I saw it and it was pretty nice. So we're gonna put it on later on. So there is if people are not watching us through Facebook, it's because Facebook is having problems to transmit. So I'm trying to set it up here.
Facebook is working
So
right now. Twitter is not, but Facebook, it shows on my Facebook at least.
oh, but here it says that they have problems and issues. So I'm gonna fix it right now. But Patricia, I want you to explain it to everybody. What are we talking about?
So yes, today, not. It's funny because we thought about this theme last week, and it was good because next week we have Women's Day on the 8th. But we're
Yes.
going to be talking about a bit of our cultures because Mara is Puerto Rican and Honduran, and I'm Portuguese, and how our ancestors, our mother and grandmothers, were able to make it through taking care of the household with a bunch of kids, taking care of their husbands. And nowadays, maybe we complicate. I don't know. I have one child that has a nanny, a part-time nanny, and still I cannot find time for anything. So what did those women do back then that we are not able to do it now? So that's what we're going to talk about it today.
Yes. This is what we actually are going to be talking. I know that. I mean, on top of that, you have a nanny. You're still pretty busy. Like,
yeah, I don't know why. What
why?
happened to my time? These past 2 weeks, I feel I've done nothing but making sure that my child is alive and that I can have the house semi-clean. But I don't know.
And the funny thing is that Mick is not even a deer. So what's gonna be when you when
he
the
starts
baby
moving and I
turns a
have to
deer, and then he
run.
turns into two
Woo!
terrible deers.
I'm gonna go crazy. I don't know.
Oh my gosh! If you don't see Patricia anymore in the show, you know why.
I had a nervous breakdown.
Yes,
I'll be in bed
it is a little
crying and
hard.
drinking.
But let me tell you, we are multitaskers. That's what a lot of people say.
Yes.
Most of us, we are multitasker, and I think that this is something that, well, in our DNA, we have it because it's part of our way of life. Like you have to cook, take care of children, take care of laundry, take care of dogs if you have, take care of the toilet paper. You saw that I wrote because now it's not a problem. But later on, you will hear, "Hey, honey," or "Hey, ma, could you please bring me a paper towel?"
Yeah, we always need to have stuff like, okay, what did I forget? You are in the grocery store, and it's like when I go to the grocery store, I go through all aisles. I'm like the crazy person that does a full tour because I need to see what's out there. And I'm like, oh, I forgot this. Oh, I'm gonna need that. A list for me doesn't work because I forget stuff. I need to go there and do the whole thing, the whole shebang.
Yes.
To make sure I don't forget anything.
Yes.
And sometimes I do.
Oh, well. Yeah, that's normal. For example, I like to do like my things at home. I like it to do it at night, but that has a story. Like people might think that I'm just lazy and I don't like to do nothing during the day. I might be, but for real, is because when I had my children, I was pretty young, and I studied, and I went to college, and I went to everything that I was during the daylight. And then I was, kind of working too. So, or even I would just was in my house with my kids, cooking, doing this and that. And
Yeah,
but then at night,
because there are women that work, study, take care of
yes,
the kids, take care of the house. How
yes.
do you do that?
And then I remember when they weren't going to sleep, that's when I said, now I can do things here for the house. So imagine myself living in the second floor on top of my, what do you call it, suegros and suegras? My
In-laws.
my laws, so my in-laws. So oh my gosh, it was crazy. One day, my mother-in-law, she said, "Hey Mara, do you were moving some kind of a furniture at night?" And I was like, me? Uh, well, yeah, a little bit. Why? And she said, well, what happened is that my living room, it was on top of their bedroom.
Yeah.
And I was like, wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, because when I was living downtown in a small apartment, here we
Yes.
have no neighbors, of course. It had this neighbor upstairs that around 11 p.m., they will vacuum at 11 p.m. I was like, mm, maybe that's when they got home and they had time, I guess.
Yeah, and that's just something I said. Oh, I'm sorry. I said I did it because I know it was late, but I thought that I was doing it very slowly. But however, you can hear the noise downstairs, and I was
Yes.
like, oh my gosh! And then I get used to it. I get used to work at night. I get used to be late. I'm sorry, at night and doing the cleaning and the laundry and the dishes and everything. So next
Yes.
day we will make a mess again.
Yeah, it's true because in a house, most men don't understand this unless they live alone. But men that live with a woman, and
Yeah.
like my husband, when I tell him that I need to clean the house, and he's like, "Oh, the house is cleaned." Of course it is because somebody does it. You know, of course it's clean because if
Yes,
I don't
yes.
do it, no.
And then it's funny because I stay at your house, and you're a pretty organized person. In my house, I love to clean, but it has to be some type of things. Like for me, I have a pile of books, and maybe you don't look at it like pretty, but I look at it like it's awesomely nice and well done.
Yeah, well, since Nick was born, I cannot be as neat because I do not have the time. So my house is still organized, but not as perfect as it was before. Okay.
My grandma used to say, you can have your house dirty, but never the organized. So always put the things where they are going. No toys or shoes or whatever in the
Everything
floor.
goes under the bed.
Like nobody will see if you have dust or no.
Just keep it neat.
Exactly. So it's crazy. So guys, if you are around here with us, please leave us your comments, and
Yes.
tell us what you do to survive to everything that you have to do at home. Because I really dream, like, for me to have some dress and some nice hair done at home and makeup, and just wait for my husband and, hey guy, hey honey, and we have food over here. No, I mean, sometimes I try, and I have the office, and I have the pre-clinic, and I have everything, and I'm like, whenever he's home, and I'm like, hi honey, there's food over there, so
like
please
like this
get
morning, I look
yourself.
terrible.
I have no time.
I wanted to fix my face before the show, but I barely made it on time.
So people sometimes say, "Oh, that's why husbands they get another woman." Well, you know what? Then get it, because I have no time. I need to. I have like my
Exactly.
own
It's like you ain't got
goals.
time for me. I ain't got time for you.
Yeah.
Kiss off.
If you want to do that, just get another one. Then that is better for me. I have more time for me and my things.
It's
I'm
true.
sorry.
Then I just have to do laundry for one.
Yeah. Just please remember to take your dirty clothes over
All your
there too.
stuff out of there.
So I have some videos that I wanted to show.
Yes.
They're funny. Please do not, well, laugh about it, but not about me.
Yes.
So
Let's see those
let me
videos.
see. I have to share through the WhatsApp because there is not compatible, like the thing with the thing.
We got it.
You got it
Show
right.
us.
Okay, so you're gonna see some messages here, but it's funny. You're gonna watch them and you're gonna be laughing for me.
Oh, it's Mara with the house cleaning. That's cool.
Hi, my name is Mara, and this is the last part of my day. So I'm gonna do dishes, I'm gonna do laundry, And I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take care of the dogs and my husband. I didn't know my shirt was over there.
I mean, it happens. It's real life, you know.
Yeah. So it's funny. I didn't do dishes because I said to my husband, we need to record everything that I would do at night. So
It's true.
so it's just a short one. I'm gonna show you some other, but hold on. Hi, where is it? I okay, let me just go back.
You are such a YouTuber. I mean, you're so good in videos and stuff. I never know what to say. I'm afraid I'm gonna say something stupid.
It's not that much actually. Let me just get out from here, and I want to show you this one because I was doing something. It's funny because it was hard for me to get something from the one. My husband is recording, so he's not helping. Most of the time, he have us. And then
A woman's life.
yeah, okay, so that's me on the dishes. So don't laugh about me. But now this is another story. You'll see. This is me taking care of the laundry and the dogs because they are savages. You see, those are my children.
Those are your kids.
Yeah. That's my husband as a cameraman is a mess. So and then after, like to the end, I had to take all the clothing. And he called me a witch. He said that. He called me a witch. He said, oh, a bruja.
It's very funny because my husband sometimes he asked me that in the past when I'm in the laundry room. He asks, "What are you doing there?" I kind of want to say, "Well, I was looking on Instagram and drinking a glass of wine. That's what we do in the laundry room." What are you doing in the laundry room? I was hiding.
Yes, sometimes you have. Thank God you have a place where to hide. I mean, me too. Because if I don't want to be in the living rooms, then I can go to the yard, and then just be in there, and then out the world. But then in your house, it's like a little room, so it's good for you. Sometimes then you sneak there.
Yeah, and it has that little closet that you call the Harry Potter one. I can always hide that as a bunker.
Yeah, yeah. So I remember when my kids, where they were babies, not that babies, but a little bigger. They were like what 7, 8, 10. Sometimes I used to go to the bathroom because that was my only place to hide.
Many women say that they go to the bathroom and lock themselves there to have a break.
Like, it was impossible. They were like, "Ma, what are you doing? Using the bathroom? I need to talk to you. Can you tell me from there?" No. All right, then come in. I remember one day my father-in-law, he was fixing something outside the house, and I was in the bathroom. And then it was my daughter. Then it came my other daughter, and then my son came in to talk to me. And then my dog. I remember you used to have a little dog, and she was just there in my feet, sitting. And then my ex-husband just came and opened the door. "Hey, hon." He started talking. And I like, "Can you," I was sitting in the toilet and I told him, "Can you please call your daddy? Maybe he want to tell me something too. And he can come to the bathroom too."
And we can all hang out in here.
We can all chat
while I do my stuff.
It was crazy.
That's funny.
Yes. But one thing that I love to do is cooking. And I know that you do that too. So do we?
I cook only if I have to, because I'm from a family of very good cooks. My grandmother, my mother, all my aunts, they're very good cooks. I was never good at it, and I was never into it. So I like to eat, but to cook, not so much. Yeah.
Yes. My mom used to say that because she was the little one. She never had to cook like everybody else cooks, and she doesn't have to. So whenever she got married and all that stuff, then she has to learn. I love cooking, but what I don't like is to do it every day, because I think that when you do it with love and with intentions, then you do it. you do it good, and then people love your food. But sometimes you repeat the menu every week, every day. You get exhausted about it. I
It's
hated
almost
the
like you already know what's going to be the food tomorrow.
yeah, it's like nothing is a surprise anymore. So sometimes what I do, I tell my husband, well, I cook today, and I don't cook 3 times a day, never. But it has to be
But
that I'm
even back
very
in the
sick.
days, did it? Like my mother would work like 12-hour days, come home and cook like a meal from scratch.
I still have look at that. They are calling.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law, the new one, right? She does that. She works out and she works in their house, and then she cooks for everybody, and then she's crazy all the time. She's tired, and I said, you need to take a rest. Like, we are not in the 50s anymore. We are in the 2000s.
Yeah, but in our mind, there's stuff to be done.
Yeah, but I mean, if you cannot do it one day because you're really tired and you need to rest, then you rest and then you do it. Because house is not going anywhere. Like, people needs to get, like, if you live with more people, they need to get, like, hey, you have to get responsibility and how to do it. That's fine. He can cry. I love to to hear
Yes,
him
he's
cry.
apparently he already had a meltdown today, and he's
Oh,
having another one now. So as you talk, I'm going to be here preparing his food to see if
that's
it
fine.
makes him a little happier.
So while this is happening, so I'm gonna show you some of our menus. I
Yes.
think I have two. Let me see. Let me see if I have it here in Mark. There's one food we eat a lot of rice. Actually, we love to eat the rice, and we do. Here is. We do have the rice and pigeon toast. No, not pigeon toast. That's kidding.
Like the bird.
I said it wrong.
Pigeon toast, that's worse than frog legs, Mara.
I'm sorry. I just said whatever came out of my brain. So they call it like pigeons or something like that in English, but we call it gandules in Spanish. We prefer to call it like that.
I was going to
So
say, your culture is different.
yeah. So the arroz con gandules is very popular. Let me see here. Is Where is it?
I will let you present this part of your food.
Oh yeah, here is like the arroz con gandules. Do you see it here? Actually, I recorded. I don't know where it goes. Oh, here. Here is here. Come on out. Here is. His is better. You see it? No, you don't see it, right?
Yeah, I see it.
But you see it by itself, or you see the whole thing? Like,
I see the whole thing, like the whole Google page.
oh well. Well, it's okay then. So we don't waste time. So this here, where the hand is, this is the arroz con gandules. This is kind of a very popular food in Puerto Rico, mostly for Christmas, because people remember about Puerto Rican stuff on Christmas. But actually, the food is something that you can do it every time. And when that comes with pork or with whatever other meat that you want to bring, if you are vegetarian, then definitely you can actually do the rice and gandules with some type of another vegetable. And it's very, very good. I love it. Like, here you can see it with what you call this, beef stew, and it's very nice too. So if you can see it here, is a little like. Okay, let me see if you can see it here better. This is something Recetas from Puerto Rico page. Oh, no, it's not showing better. But then you have an idea here of how it looks. So now, this one, it is the mofongo. So in another places like Honduras, they do have one plate like that, and the name is what? Majado. No, machuca, because when you are like smashing the plátano, you are machaking, you are machacando, right? The plátano. So it's funny, and it looks like a majado, like it's um, um like smash, right? And then you can put everything on top or inside, like from shrimps, chicken, fried meat, any type of crustaceous, whatever you eat, you can actually get it with this nice
Including pigeon toes.
including pigeon toes. And then you made it with a garlic and some type of a chicharrón also. You know what chicharrón is? I
I've
think.
heard about it.
Well,
Chicharrón.
chicharrón is the pork skin, like very fried.
Oh,
And
okay,
it's
okay.
very good though. And then here, for example, in this picture, you can see it with some type of salad on top, and it's very, very good. And rice and beans, which is very normal in Puerto Rico. So this is another of my favorite plates, which is the arroz con gandules, rice and the pigeon.
The pigeon.
And here we have a like a fried fish, depending what fish you want. But this is a very typical plate. Now in Honduras, it's almost kind of the same. They do a lot of rice and beans with it means is rice with beans inside, and then they do it with coconut, and then they do tostones or other plantains
It's
sliced.
interesting because all the, for example, Puerto Rico, Honduras, like Central America, it's very similar. All of it, like Cuban cuisine, Mexican, always
Yeah,
has a
I
lot
will
of rice and
say
beans as
not
well.
Mexican. I will take off Mexicans. They look more in some stuffs to Honduras, like for example here to the soft tacos, they call it baleadas, and it looks like it. It kind of is the same. Only the Mexicans they add other things to it, and mostly the Mexican food is very different though. We can have some similarities, but they do not use plantains for anything. Like this
Okay.
here,
Oh
and this
yes.
is my last one. This is they call it the food of the men with horns because this is something very funny and very easy
Food with
to
the man
do.
with horns,
Yes.
like
Uh,
horns.
like horns, like when women they cheat on him.
Oh, okay, in my culture we have the same. When we say that somebody has horns, it means that he's been cheated or she's been
Yes,
cheated.
yes,
Yes.
exactly. So
We,
here
we
in
call it
this
cornudo. Cornudo.
cornudo, exactly. I just don't want to use bad words in our show.
Yeah.
So so here we have white rice with corned beef. And we have some bananas, green bananas, fried green bananas. But the corned beef is something very easy to do, and white rice is easy to do. So this is what it means. It's like the women who were made it is because she was very busy during the day.
With during the day.
Yeah, and then and then just do that. Open the can, take the corned beef over there, and the white rice, and that's it. So, but it's very good if you made it as my mom does. She's a very good corned beef cooker.
What? Be careful with what you say.
Yeah, I'm just saying that she always was working. Actually, she was.
Yes.
And I want to show some pictures of your food, though.
Yes, the Portuguese traditional food.
Yeah,
Yes.
and it's right here. Where is it? Here it is. All right, so let's see this.
Oh, that's the last one.
Oh,
Can
okay.
you
Let's
put
just
it
do the
like
first one. This
yes?
one.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is what we have, for example, for breakfast. The most common one is torrada. Torrada, it's just toast with butter.
Tujada.
Torrada, yes. It's
Tujada. Is
butter.
it like a tajada, like maybe a cut bread or something like that?
What type of bread?
No. Tujada, it means maybe tajada, like a very well cut bread. Is that what it means?
No, torrada is more means toast. It literally means
Exactly.
toast.
So, because it's a tajada of a bread. In Spanish would be
Okay.
tajada and then tujada in Portuguese.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
just learning your language while you
Oh
talk.
yes, yes. It's a bit similar. Then we have the tosta mista, which is the ham and cheese sandwich. And then we have the best part, all those good pastries. So every time I
Mm.
go to Portugal, I try not to go to the cafes in the morning because there's that presentation, and then you need to get that, which is very good and very bad. Yeah, it's what we see if you go to a cafe in Portugal in the morning.
Uh-huh.
You see all that pastries layout. It's amazing.
Wow.
So that's what we have for breakfast or lunch. Lunch is our mid-afternoon snack. And then,
Hold on, because lunch sounds like lunch.
yeah, it sounds like lunch and it can be confusing. It's not lunch.
Ah,
Lunch, it's what we eat in the middle of the day.
yes, which is almuerzo or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it looks like. But you said that this is something that we can eat after. I mean, before lunch.
This is breakfast or mid-afternoon.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yes.
Okay.
So now you can pass to the next slide, which is like the main dishes.
Here we go. Main dishes. Like this one?
No, the other
The
one
other
that
one?
looks like the
Ah,
no,
okay. No?
no.
I just have four. Hmm. Because this is
I
pastries.
think you're missing one slide.
I miss? Let me see.
Yes.
Let me see where they are. So that those are you said like
Yeah,
entries?
it doesn't matter. So go to that seafood platter, the big one. I'm going to explain it. That one. That one is called mariscada, and it's very common in the north, in the coast, because most of the country it's on the coast. More than
Uh-huh.
50% of the country is on the coast.
Exactly.
And we have clams, lobster, crab, and yeah, it's called mariscada. We love mariscada. It's
Did you
the
eat a lot of seafood over there?
oh
Because
yeah, a
um,
lot, a
because
lot.
we do too. Like in Puerto Rico, we do. Well, we are an island, of course, but regardless where you live, if it's in the coast or is over there in the mountains, no matter, we love to have like those type of shrimps and stuff. Now in the mountains they eat more meats and stuff like that,
It's
like
just like in
birds.
Portugal. In the coast, it's more common the fish, and in the mountains, the meat. So that way you get the freshest available.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. Hmm. Oh, that's good, and it looks good. Like I
it's good.
remember I used to do it, but like in Spain, we were going to a very good restaurant that they have all those things, crazy things though.
Yeah, very, very good.
All right, so where you want me to go now? To this one?
Yeah, that one, for example, that one is at my grandmother's house.
Ah,
Um,
that's a good one. I said that's yours.
yes, it's a photo, and the other one is also mine when we go to the restaurants there.
Oh.
So that's my grandmother's house, and that is the type of appetizers that we do, for example, for Easter, Christmas, birthday parties, because my grandmother, she's close to 80, and she still cooks like a full 3 course, 4 course meal for 30 people.
Mm,
And then at the end, she needs to clean everything, and but she doesn't want help. You know how those old people are. No help.
yes.
She does everything by herself. And those are shrimps. That is presunto. That here they call it jamon.
Uh-huh.
Olives, and then that over there, it's very common. I think it's Venezuela. It's pan de jamon. And in
Uh-huh.
Portugal, we have a lot of bakeries that sell pan de jamon. So it's popular in Portugal. So
That's
that's
really nice.
just an appetizer there.
I do have the picture now. If you want to talk about it, I put it on.
Oh, you got it?
So,
Ah,
yeah.
okay. All right.
Uh-huh.
So those are some of our traditional dishes. There's a lot of seafood. Like you see the octopus, you see the
Yeah, I love it.
codfish.
Ah,
Then you see cabrito, which is goat. Roasted cabrito is so good.
yes.
Then there's bifana, which is a pulled pork sandwich. It's very good. And the francesinha. Francesinha is like a bomb. Everybody go check it out, francesinha. It's
What
amazing.
is it, Francestina?
So francesinha is a sandwich that in the middle has probably 7 different types of meats. It might have steak or chicken, depends. It has a bunch of different types of sausage. It has ham, it has cheese. And then you put a bunch of cheese on top. You
Uh-huh.
throw it in the oven. It gets all crispy. And
Ah,
then goes spicy sauce all over. It's so good.
that's
So
very
good.
good. Let me tell you, we do have a very good sandwich. It's we call it a tripleta because it's three meats, and then someone they say quadripleta or whatever.
Yeah.
But they have
It's
it
like a
with
francesinha.
with different meats and then nice sauce. Sometimes they put like this fried little potatoes, like the little ones. They put it inside. Oh my gosh, it's a mess, but it's good.
So in some places, they had one by my mother's house, well, actually by my old high school that I used to go to, that they actually put fries,
Hmm.
and then they throw sauce on top of the fries as well. So imagine that thing, francesinha with fries all around. Ah, it's so good.
It is. I can't go over there. I'm sorry. I need to go, but I will go whenever they don't have food to offer.
That's not good. The best part is the food.
Because it would be, I mean, unless I like, I don't know, got very skinny and something, and then I said, oh, I
Every
need
time I
to
go to
wait.
Portugal, it's a disaster. I just
It's
gain
the
weight and I don't
same
care about
happen.
it.
Like here in Honduras, we eat a lot of food, but they do have a way to eat that actually is a little more healthy. They eat their breakfast, like whatever food or coffee with bread or whatever, and then at 9 around that time they do have their breakfast, like the good one, and then they have lunch, which is a heavy one, like rice, whatever,
Yeah.
and then they wait until later 6 7 to have their dinner, but the dinner is kind of a baleada or something small, maybe some type of whatever. Like we don't have to cook like then we do, because then we work and then we don't do lunch. Then when we came home, then we do the food, the dinner, the big dinner, and then
Yeah, but this is
no,
just an example of some typical dishes. We don't eat
exactly.
this all day, otherwise everybody will be
No,
obese. No,
not even every day.
we need to take it easy.
Of course, but what I'm saying is the way of eating is a very important thing, because I
Yeah,
remember when I got here, I thought I was gonna gain weight, and the other way around, I lost it. So when I went to Puerto Rico, good Jesus Christ, it was like crazy.
yeah. When I go to Portugal, I always think, okay, what are my favorite foods that I can only have here? So I just eat it.
Yes.
So now that's, for example, when we talk about dessert in Portugal, there's not
Mhm.
one dessert. We talk dessert, but we refer to the dessert table. Okay,
Oh my
so
goodness. Okay.
that's, for example, on a birthday, because there's like the candles over there. Also at
Uh-huh.
my grandmother's house, everything is at my grandmother's house. She says, until I die, everything is in my house.
That's awesome.
So yeah, there's two cakes, there is cheese, there is cookies, there is fruit, there's pudding, and I think I had more in the table actually. That was just some of the dessert samples for a birthday. So
Jesus,
yeah,
of
all that.
course. That's but this is funny because they said those are examples, but actually that's an actual birthday party. So that
Yes,
means
that's one
that
birthday.
actually that was happening there. So
Yes,
they have all that over there. So it's crazy. I mean, we
yeah, all that.
I love it though, because
So
I
yeah,
love food.
my I think that when that tart, it's almond. The one on the left, it was my mother, but the pudding and the chocolate cake is my grandmother, and then the rest we buy some things. But most of the times the cakes are made at home.
This is awesome. I love this show. I love
It's a great show.
I, yeah, I love the food. I think one of the things that we have to say, that we have to thank God first or whatever, uh, because we have food to share. But definitely, eating is something that you need to sit down and then breathe in, breathe out.
Yes,
Say, I
because
want
we
to
don't
eat.
do
I
it in
want
here in the States or very often. Like we eat
everything.
really quick, and go.
Yeah, like now, like today.
Like
So
today.
we ate very quickly. Like my friend, I'm in my friend's house today, and then they cook. He cook incredibly. Like he do what they call mamaon, which is like a little tiny bowl of pasta, and like they made it as rice with the chicken or whatever inside. I made it too, but he does it pretty good. And then he did some breadfruit, like herb. How you call it when it's like when you put it in water and it's boiling water.
Boiling.
So they do it like that, and they put some, like we do it like with onions and stuff. And then he did salad. So it was a very good lunch.
And
I didn't
unfortunately, you
I
had to
didn't
rush.
taste it the way I wanted because
Yes.
I was finished something to start the show. So but it was good. Actually, I told him it was very good though. So yes. So Patricia, we have a lot of things in common, like in our food, our way of
Yes,
life.
our culture. Yeah, definitely.
Like as a women, we share a lot of things too. Cleaning stuff though.
Yeah.
And we share our professions in a way, because you were a dancer and a producer and a lot of things, and now you
I was never
do
a singer like you were. I was never a singer.
well. I wasn't either, so until 2014. So but I mean, we what I mean is that we always are busy, like our life,
Yes.
don't stop, and people sometimes doesn't understand that. And we are what we are, but we that doesn't mean that we don't take time to take care of our loved ones and our houses. And we are most of the times in our houses, because guess what, my job, I actually run it
We do
through
everything
my
from the
house.
house.
So yeah, so that
Yeah.
doesn't mean that we don't do nothing.
Yes.
So yeah, and you do the same because you're now fashion stylist and right in everything you can
Yeah,
manage
but
for your
sometimes
house.
I even tell this to Chen. I'm like, okay, back then, like about 12 years ago, when I was starting my dance studio,
Uh-huh.
I had a full time job because I had to make money to put on the studio. So I had a
Yes.
full time job during the day. I will go teach till 11 p.m. I will teach all weekend, and I still had time to take care of the house. How did I do this? I don't know. I have no idea.
Crazy.
It's
It,
crazy.
yeah, and I understand you because I used to work in the school teaching dance, in my own school teaching dance, and in my own school taking care of my kids' homework, and then in my own studio trying to fix whatever we need from my house. And then I go to my house, and then in the weekends I just have Sundays to at least say we need to take care of this house.
Yeah.
So yeah,
We're
it was
busy women,
crazy.
Mara. We're busy
So
women.
we
Like
have
all
a
women
video.
are pretty busy. I mean, even the women
Yes,
that don't have a job, I mean, taking care of a house and taking care of the kids is more than a full time job. Let's be honest.
exactly, exactly. You're
Let's
right.
be honest, you know.
And let me show you a video that you actually chose, and it was funny. I was watching, and I
I
want
think
to
it's
show.
some people might find it a bit I don't know out
I
of
will,
normal, but it's very funny in the beginning and it's pretty comic. Just see it with open minded and in a fun way.
yeah, of course. Why
Yes.
not? Let's just watch that video. And so Patricia will do the closing today. Before or after?
I can do it after. You can put the video and I'll do the
All
closing
right, let's
after.
just watch the video. Oh, okay.
I will just Spice Girl. This is already old song. So I hope you have liked it.
Let me take
But
this food
remember,
out.
so remember, next week, March 8th, is International Women's Day. Ladies, it's your day. Gentlemen, it's Ladies' Day.
Yes, it's
Yes,
ladies.
yes, yes.
Day. And
And next week, Mara is going to be with us from Puerto Rico, correct?
yes, because I'm leaving on Thursday. God first. And yes, we're gonna
God
be
willing. God willing, you're leaving on
yeah, God
Thursday.
willing and airline willing because
Get your
oh
money, get your
my
$700.
yeah, oh my goodness, yeah, I need to go and tell them. Oh, where is the video here? I got it here. Hold on, because I want to show everybody the video that you made. Where is it?
It's on social media. It's on Instagram. It's on Twitter. It's on
Oh, yes.
Facebook. Yeah, it's all there. So go to our pages. So Twitter, it's MP the show. Facebook and Instagram is Mara Patricia the show. Make sure you follow, that you comment, send us any messages, any
Yeah.
suggestions for our show. Okay. Send your photos of your Women's Day. Kind of like in the
Yes,
photos. Treating like
yes,
a lady.
we need them. Yeah. We need those, and actually, we need your comments, please, because we really want to do a show that you are, happy with, and that
Yes.
you actually will enjoy to have us. And
Yes,
you're
we want to hear from you. We are the show for the people. Mara and I are. Um, we love culture. We love to hear from everybody. So good
yeah, the video
comments,
is not showing the video. I don't know
suggestions.
why. Maybe it's the internet, but yeah, and we are entertainers. So
Yes.
if you don't like us, then we are not entertainers anymore because we don't
No.
entertain
So
you.
please like us, okay?
Oh,
Well,
okay. I see you later, Patricia. Thank you for being
yes.
here, and we
Thank
see
you,
everybody
Mara,
next
and thank you
week.
for watching. Thank you all for watching. Okay. If you missed the show, you can always go back to social media and replay it. And also go to Apple Podcasts and Spotify. We are there too. You can listen while you are out and about on the road.
Yeah, and you can go tomorrow and then see it again at 1 p.m. through
Yes.
YouTube. So go
Perfect.
watch it in
Yes.
YouTube as well. So I see you next week,
Yes.
guys.
Happy
And
Women's Day, beauties.
happy Women's
Bye.
Day. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.